Hand me that cell phone right there on that table. Yeah. There it is. No, you good. We got to get it right. Let me cut this. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Krave Cornhole here in Concord, North Carolina, located at 120 Northeast Church Street here in Concord, North Carolina. We're about to go live here in just a little bit. We got the players up. We got some practicing. We got some practicing going over here on the boards one. On board one. Anyway, we want to thank our sponsors here this afternoon. We want to thank Hartzell's Garage Door and Company, Bust You Up Cornhole, Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bag Junkies, Headlights Are Us, Bridges Corp, Angie's Pressure Washing. We want to thank those sponsors today, and if you would like to be a sponsor here and sponsor this place, you can contact Mickey Cook at Headlights Are Us, and he can give you the information on how to become a sponsor here at Krave Cornhole. And if you have a business, we will announce your name every Monday and Thursday down here every week. We play 2 days a week, and also we play 5 weeks out of we play the whole month. We have different tournaments going on at different times. On Friday night, Christian Dees will be down here. He'll run that tournament Friday night. Come down. There'll be some of the same people that play here on Mondays and Thursdays. So come on down. Be a part. Have a good time. We got 66 players tonight, 33 teams. It's going to be a good tournament. We have 1, 2, 3 ACL pros here tonight. We have Travis Purser, ACL pro. We have Jake and Jacob Gore. Jack and Jacob Gore. Excuse me. Amy Gore. Mom and Pop, Scotty, who is our director. It's a really nice to have Scotty to come down and take part in these competitors down here. And we have a bunch of good hosts and a bunch of good people that come in. We have advanced players, competitive, intermediate. We have the very beginners. We have one young man. His name is Jay. He's down here tonight for his first time. He's from Kannapolis, North Carolina. So we're fixing to have our first game, I think. Now this is at the beginning of the tournament. This is not for a championship or a place in the tournament. It's just to see who advances in the tournament to play the next round. Okay, we back. We got everything set up now. We got Stacy Griffin and Justin Brandon playing Kia Siong and Leanne Klutz. Leanne's first bag's in the hole. Griffin throws his next bag up and goes in, pushing Leanne's bag in. He throws his next bag off to the left. Leanne is to the right. It's out of play. Leanne makes her next bag. So Griffin made his last bag, and Leanne made her last bag. But guess what? They were not keeping score. This is I'll get it right here in a minute, guys. Come on. Dang it, Mickey. Where's he at? Oh, shit. All right, folks. I ain't going to be able to tell you what the score is unless I look at it up here. Here we go. Leanne throws her first bag. It's off to the left. Her next bag's in. Christian's next bag's in. Leanne has 7 so far. Oh, she's got 10. If he makes this, it'll be it's a 10-10 wash. Hey. Hey, can you fix that? Okay, go. Colby's the one that done all this, and I don't know how I had it set up. What? Come here. Fix this. Oh, that was a good bag. It's at the back. It's possible that he could drag it. Oh, Lord. 10 on 8. So she don't give up but 2 points, which was good. Now we got Kai Sung and Justin Brandon. Kai Sung's off. Justin's off. He went to the back of the board. Kai Sung went to the right. Kai Sung's in. Justin's in. Kai Sung's in. So I think it's a 7 on 4, giving Leanne and Sai Shang 5-2 now. Leanne's up with the first bag. It's in the front of the hole. It's got a level 1 block in the red zone. Stacy throws to the right. Leanne's up the middle, pushes her bag in and goes in with it. Stacy's up the middle and in. Leanne's up and off the board to the right. Stacy's in, so now at 6 on 7, favors Stacy. Oh, and Leanne pushes his bag back. He can't catch it. He can't push that bag in or drag it in. She pushed it out of play, but he made his last bag, making it a 10 on 9, giving him 1 point. Now the score is 3-5. Now we got Kai Sung and Justin Brandon throwing back. Justin's first bag is off to the right to the back of the board. Cy Young's off to the right, but Justin just knocks it out of play. Cy Young goes to the back. His bag's in the red zone. It can be drug in, but it's got. Griffin drags one in. Oh, well, Cy Young puts one in, leaves 2 on the board, so it makes it 9 on 8, giving up another point. Now the score is 5-4. Stacy Griffin, first bag. His bag's in. Leanne's first bag's off to the right. It's in the edge of the red zone, but it's out of play. Griffin throws his next bag up the middle, pushing up against Leanne's bag. Leanne throws her next bag, does a side-by-side. So now she's got it. Griffin throws up, crunches them together. Leanne throws up, puts her bag to the right. Now Griffin goes up, pushes it off in the middle. Leanne throws on the board. It's a 6 on 10, giving them 4 points. Now the score is 8-5. Now we have Kai Sung and Justin Brandon throwing back down. Justin's first bag's in the hole. Kai Sung's short. Middle of the board. Level 3 block. Now it's a level 2. Justin pushed it up a little bit, putting his bag off to the right. He's got another bag behind Kai Shan's bag. Kai Shan throws close to the bags, but his bag goes off to the left just a little bit. Justin throws off of the board. It's a 3 on 5, giving up 2 more points, making the score 10-5 now. Okay. All right, Stacy's first bag. Throws up in the middle, got a level 2 block just outside of the red zone. Leanne throws up the board, kind of to the left just a little bit, but it's still in the red zone. It could be drug in. It's playable. Oh, she throws off to the right, off of the board. Stacy goes in for another bag. Leanne goes in. Stacy goes in for his 4th bag. It's a 12 on 7, giving up 5 points, making the score 15-5 now. All right, we got Justin Brandon throwing back down. First bag. Bag's off to the right, to the back of the board. Cy Young throws his first bag in the hole. Next bag Justin throws. He knocks 2 bags off. Throws a bag off, knocks a bag off. Cy Young has 2 in the hole, 1 on the board. It's a 10 on 6. They giving up 4, making the score 9-15 now. Now we have Leanne. She has first bag. Here's Leanne's first bag. First bag's up and in the hole. Here's Stacy's first bag. It's in. Leanne's next bag's off to the right just a little bit, hanging on the side of the board. Stacy's next bag is in the hole. Leanne throws, hits at the hole, but bounces over the hole. It's out of play. Stacy throws his next bag off to the right, and it's out of play. So now it's a 6 on 10, giving up 4. Leanne give up 4. So now the score is 19-9. Here we go with Justin with first bag. It's in the hole. Cy Young, he throws kindly to the right. That bag's in play though. He can play it. Oh, he throws the next bag to the right. There goes Justin in with the third bag. Kai Sung throws a block. Stacy goes to the right. Oh, and he's off of the board, leaving it a 10 on 3, and that's the game. Okay, to all of you folks out there, I said, you can come on Krave Cornhole Live and watch this tournament as we comment on the game and let you guys know about our sponsors. We have Mr. Jackson Gore coming up. I think it's a possibility. No, I'm sorry. It's Stacy Griffin, Justin Brandon against Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley. Jacob. Oh, here we go. I can thank our sponsors once again as we having a break here in games. We have Hartsey, we have Hartsel Garage Door and Company, Bust You Up Cornhole, Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bag Junkies, Headlights Are Us, Bridges Corp, Angie's Pressure Washing. We want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight. We located at 120 Church Street, Northeast, Concord, North Carolina. We welcome all you listeners to tune in on Facebook Live. We welcome you to come down and play some games with us and have a good time. We all about having a good time down here, folks. We enjoy the time we have in fellowship, competition, and just good friends and joking around and being human and civil about this thing. I mean, we don't let it get a hold to us to the point to where we want to argue and fuss over it and fight over it. It just ain't worth it, folks. It ain't worth it. We love this game. We want to keep this game going in our lives and be a part of it and enjoy it while we're doing it. So if you have a desire to play cornhole or learn how to play, this is a good place to come. You got good competition. You can learn things off of the other players that you're playing against. You can learn different throws, different ways to set your bag, different ways to throw your bag. We have these guys can do the cut shot, roll shot, airmail shot, uh, push shot, drag shot, airmail shot. So we have some good players and some good competition. So you welcome to come down and join in on the fun. All righty. We got Stacy Griffin, Justin Brandon, Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley. Hey, what's your name? You're Stacy? Okay. Slingshot. Stacy Griffin, nickname Slingshot. Anybody out there know who we talking about? Give us a comment. This is just a down and back right here, folks. They just doing their down and back right now. We're fixing to go live here with the scoring and just looking to have a good time. Looks like we're gonna have a good game here this time, this round here. Last round was good. All right, now we have Stacy Griffin throwing against Bryant Goodwin. Bryant Goodwin is one of our competitor players. He's a very nice young man. He's married, has a wife. They're they're going to do one more down and back. We got Justin Brandon throwing down, Justin Presley throwing down. Both of them have bags to the left of the board. They're out of their range. Well, I said they were, but they've thrown two bags right on top of them. There was a roll bag. Ooh, he was going for another one, but he didn't make it. Now we have Bryant Goodwin and Stacy Griffin throwing back. Stacy's in with his first bag. Now they still doing their down and back, folks, so don't nobody get excited. Both of these guys have done made two bags in. Stacy throw the bag off to the right just a little bit to the back of the board, but it's still playable. He goes for the airmail, misses. Bryant goes for airmail and throws it off the back of the board. So here we go. They ready to start now. We're making our transition. We're getting, we've got Justin Brandon throwing Justin Presley throwing his first bag. It goes in. Justin Brandon throws his first bag and it goes to the back of the board. His next bag goes off. Now Presley has a chance here to score some points if he can. Justin Brandon throws his next bag off to the right. Justin Presley goes in. It's an 8-on-2 right now. Now it's a 5-on-10, giving away 5 points on the first round. So now we got Bryant Goodwin and Stacy Griffin throwing back down. So here we go. Bryant's first bag's off to the left just a little bit. It's in his lane. It's a level 2 block, but he's kind of to the left of the hole. Stacy throws his bag up, hits off Brian's bag, kind of bullying it over to the left just a little bit, but goes in. Brian throws his next bag up, goes to the left just a little bit. That bag could be played, but it's going to be hard. Stacy's in with another bag. Bryant went in with his first bag. Stacy goes to the right, but he's at a level one block. He's in the red zone. His bag's at the hole. Bryant goes to the left and goes off of the side of the board. Stacy goes up and off to the left. It's an 8 on 5, giving up 3 points. So Stacy Griffin, Justin Brandon has 3. Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley has 5. Here's Justin's first bag. Justin Brandon. Justin Brandon's in with 2. Presley's off to the left of the board to the back. He's completely out of play. He throws his next bag. It's in the hole. It's just sitting there. It's a 10 on 8. It's a 12 on 8, giving up 4 more points. So now the score is 7-5. We've got a lead change. So here we go. Stacy Griffin's first bag. Off to the left just a little bit. It's in the red zone, but it's far left. It'll take I don't know if he can drag this bag in or not, but Bryant's first bag was up in the middle in the hole. Stacy throws his next bag in. Bryant's off to the right, but he's totally in the red zone, and Stacy drags Bryant's bag in. Bryant in with his next bag. He's got 3 bags in. Stacy throws his last bag in. Here's Bryant's last bag, and it goes in. It's a 12 on 10, tying it up 7-7. Want to thank everyone that's tuned in or that will tune in. Presley's first bag's up in the middle. It's got a level 1 diamond block. Justin pushes Presley's bag in. Presley goes in with next one. Justin goes to the back of the board with that one, but it's on the edge. It's going to fall. Presley's in with his next one. His bag, Justin's bag falls in. He's got 1 off to the left, 1 off to the right. I think it's a 9 on 8. Yeah, no, it was a 9 on 7. I'm sorry, folks. Here we go. Got Bryant throwing his first bag off to the left just a little bit, kindly at the edge of the red zone. Stacy's in with his first bag. Kindly pushes Brian's bag a little straighter. Brian drags that bag a little bit closer back to where it was at. Stacy's in with his next bag. Bryant goes up. He's got a level 1 block sitting in the red zone with his other bag beside of it. He's got a side-by-side. Stacy throws up behind that side-by-side. Now Brian's stepping out. He's going to try to drag this bag and push Stacy's bag off to the right a little bit. I believe that's his intentions. Oh, he went airmail and he goes off the back of the board. Here goes Stacy's next bag. Let's see what he's going to do. He's asking if he should throw it down the middle and push it. So let's see what he does. He's stepping out. There he goes, and he throws up and he goes to the right, and it's an 8 on 5. So Bryant now give up 3 points. Now it's 10-10. Oh no, give up 5 points. I'm sorry. Justin's first bag was in. Presley's first bag's sitting in front of the hole on the board. Justin's next bag goes to the right. Presley goes up the middle, pushing up against Justin's bag. Justin steps out, throws, got a side-by-side. Everything's sitting in the red zone. Presley throws for a roll bag, but he goes on top of the bags and sits. Now Justin Brandon he's taking a little time out. He's wanting to look to see and check, see what he needs to do. He's got a push shot here, but he's also got I'm sorry, I can't think of the name of the shot at the moment. Bar of soap. He's got a bar of soap here also, so he could push Presley's bag off the board or to the back of the board. So let's see what he's going to do. He's stepping over just a little bit, throws it up the middle, goes to the left. Now, Presley's next bag, he could do a push drag. Oh my! He throws, hits the bag, splits them apart, and goes to the back of the board, and nobody scores. It's a 6-6 wash. Score still remains 10-10. Here's Stacy's first bag. It's up and off to the right. Bryant Goodwin's up. His first bag's and off to the left. Stacy goes up beside, does a side-by-side, placing his bag in his lane. Bryant throws his bag up the middle and drags Stacy's bag in, but they both got one bag off to the side, one on the left, one on the right. Bryant goes up, going beside of his other bag, doing a side-by-side. Stacy goes up and in. Now Bryant has to drag this bag to wash it out. If he don't drag this bag, if he goes off or misses, it'll be a 10-on-6. But if he drags this bag, it's going to be a 10-10. He goes off to the left, 10-on-6, giving up 4 points. Now the score's 14-10, favors Stacy Griffin and Justin Brandon. Justin Brandon's first bag is up and in. Justin Presley's up and over to the left just a little bit. He's out, just about out of play. Justin's next bag, Presley's next bag goes in. Justin's next bag's in front of the hole, setting at a level 1 block. Presley pushes it in, goes kindly to the left, but he's got a bag sitting there for a blocker, so he could he goes for airmail. It's a 10-on-5, giving up 5 more points, making the score now 19-10. Favors Stacy Griffin, Justin Brandon. All they need is 2 more points, and this game will be gone. This game will be won. Be one under their belt. So here we go. Stacy has first bag. Stacy throws his first bag up the middle for a level 1 block, setting in the red zone. Bryant throws his first bag. Goes up and kindly to the right, but it's in play. It's in the red zone, but and Stacy throws his next bag up, blocking Bryant's bag. Bryant throws his next bag, goes off to the left. Stacy has an opportunity here now. Yes, and he goes up the middle, dragging that bag in. He's got 7-2 right now. Bryant goes up, goes off to the left just a little bit. He's going to step out to try to drag this bag. Let's see what Stacy does with his bag. Oh, he throws short. He does a whoopsie. So now Bryant, he's got an opportunity here to score. All he's got to do is make this bag. Oh, and he makes it. He drags one of Stacy's. It's still a 7-on-8, giving up 1 point. Bryant stays alive with the 1 point, and they have control of the boards now. Here comes Presley with his first bag. Up the middle, he's got a level 2 block just outside of the red zone. Here goes Justin Brandon's first bag's off to the left. Justin's next bag's off to the left, but it's on the board. It's still in, it's not playable, but it's on the board. Throws his next bag up in the middle. Oh, and Justin Brandon throws his next bag to the front of the board and does a whoopsie and throws his last bag in. It's a 10-on-7, giving up 3 more points. Now the score's 14-19. All right, Bryant Goodwin, he's up. First bag. Bryant's first bag's up in the middle. It's hanging in the hole, just right on the edge of the red zone. Stacy throws his next bag up the middle. Bryant has to decide what he's going to do here. He throws up the middle, putting a block behind Stacy's bag, but Bryant's got a bag sitting in the hole. So if Stacy goes for an airmail, it's he's going to push that bag in. So let's see what his partner's telling him, Bryant, to step out a little bit. There's Bryant's first bag. I mean, the third bag. It goes up, hits the bag. He's got two bags sitting in the hole now. Here goes Stacy's next bag. He throws it, and it goes to the left, knocking one of Bryant's bags in the hole, putting one of his in. They take a timeout. They got to check out to see what they're going to do here. See them standing around here in the little group right here. They trying to decide what they're going to do. So Bryant has an opportunity here to get 4 points or more. If he gets 4 points or more, he's going to tie this game up. But he's also got a bag. He's got one in. Oh, he throws off the board to the left. Stacy goes up the middle. I think he got 1 point. So now the score is 20-15, favor Stacy Griffin and Justin Brandon. Justin Presley, first bag. Oh, I'm sorry, Bryant scored a point. I'm sorry, folks, Bryant scored a point, making it 16-19. Presley's next bag's off to the left. Justin has two bags in. Presley has no bags in, but he's got two to the left of the hole. Justin Brandon those in. That's it. That's going to be it. Oh, and he does a whoopsie on his last bag. That's 3 whoopsies.
I'm shaking, Mike.
You good, man. You good. Hang in there. Be tough. Be tough, man. Be tough. You want to apologize to the folks?
I'm sorry about that. It won't happen again.
Good deal. Good deal. Yeah. All right. Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley is going to be playing McKaylee Freeman and Taden Freeman. These two young men, they're very young. They're just starting out. They're, I'm trying to I think they're 7 and 8 year old. So that ought to tell you something right there, folks, that we don't discriminate against the kids. We let them play. Their dad's trying to teach them the game. Those are two little youngins running around here, Freemans. All right, we got Michaela and Tandon Freeman playing against Bryant Goodman and Justin Presley. These are the young men I was telling you folks about. They just now starting out. Michaela's first bag. That's Taden's first bag was in. His second bag's in. Throws an airmail for his third one and misses. Okay, folks. Hey, Mrs. Tribune, I'm doing good. How are you? Uh, yeah, come on. Hey, pull your chair up. Pull your chair up. There you go. Okay, folks, we're going to mention our sponsors one more time. We've got sponsors are Hartzell's Garage Doors and Company, Bust You Up Cornhole, Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bag Junkies, Headlights Are Us, Bridges Corp, Angie's Pressure Washing. Want to thank all of our sponsors tonight for being a part. Want to thank some of our guests that's been showing up down here on a regular basis, Mrs. Tribune and Larry Tribune. They're also committed to Krave Cornhole. They give us a lot of good advice, and we try to pay attention to the elderly, you know. Yeah. All right. I think they're ready to start, and I think they have started. I think Presley's got two bags in. Tatum throw the bag off. Presley throws one off. Tatum throws his next bag in the front of the hole. Presley knocks it in, and I think it's a 4-on-3 or 6-on-4. Yeah, 6-on-4. Giving Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley 2 points. All right, here we go. Malachi waiting on Brandon to throw. Bryant throws his first bag up to the left of the hole. He's short. He's at a level 3 block. He throws his next bag off the back of the board. Malachi throws his first bag in. They didn't need me. I told him if he needed me for another player to make it even, I would play. But, he didn't need me, so I got the opportunity to come over here and just sit here and relax and look all pretty. All right, here we go. Presley's first bag's off to the back of the board. Tatum throws his first bag. It goes to the back of the board. Presley knocks it off with his next bag. Tatum throws his next bag. Presley throws his bag in. Airmails it. Throws his second bag in. Airmails it. Tatum throws his last bag off, giving Bryant and Justin 6 more points. So now the score is 11-0. Bryant Goodwin has first bag. He goes up and in the hole. Malachi throws his first bag off to the right, but it's in play, but it would take a good airmail to drag it. Let's see what he does here. He throws his next bag in. It goes in, so it's 3-on-4 now. Brian throws his airmail and misses. Goes off the back of the board, pushing Tatum's bag just a little bit back. Malachi's bag just a little bit back to the back. Malachi throws his next bag off to the back of the board, but it didn't go off. Brian knocks them all off, takes one of his bags off. It's a 6-on-3 right now. Oh, and Malachi goes to the back of the board, giving up 2 more points. So now the score is 13-0. Favor Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley. Oh no, Malachi got a point. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Tatum throws his first bag off. Presley throws an air mail. Tatum throws one in the hole. Presley drags one in the hole. Now Tatum's bag was off to the right. Presley goes for an air mail and hits it. Now the score is 13-1. Here we go. Bryant Goodwin will be up first. He has the first bag. First bag's short to the left of the board. It's out of play. Malachi's first bag's off to the right and out of play. Bryant throws his next bag at a level 3 block in the middle of the board. Malachi goes up, knocks Bryant's bag off and goes in the hole. Now Bryant pushes his next bag up and one goes in and one stays in front of the hole. He's got it. He's sitting at a level 1, sitting in the red zone. Throws his next bag, air mails it, knocks his bag in, goes off the back of the board with his other. Malachi goes to the right and goes off the board. So now we have Tatum and Justin Presley throwing back down. Justin's got first bag, scores 15-1. He throws for airmail and goes in. Tatum throws his first bag. It goes to the left just a little bit, but it's on the back of the board, but no longer. Presley knocked it off. Tatum goes in with his next bag. Presley goes off the back of the board. Tatum goes in with his next bag. Presley goes in with his next bag. Tatum goes on the board, sticking it on the board, giving him another point. So now it's 2-15. Malachi has first bag. Malachi's up, off to the back of the board, but it's still on the board, but it's out of play. Bryant goes up to the right, setting in Malachi's lane. Malachi goes to the left of that bag just a little bit. Now here goes Bryant. He throws. He's short. Goes to the right of his bag. That bag's out of play. Malachi goes up, pushing Bryant's bag up with it just a little bit, but he's sitting on the left-hand side in Bryant's lane. Bryant goes for a roll shot. Now Malachi could go for a bar of soap here, but he's going to have to throw it awful hard. And he's going to try to drag a bag in with it too. So let's see what he does. Oh, he throws to the right, stays on the board. Now it's 4-on-3. Bryant has an opportunity here. Bryant goes to the left, hits the bags and flips over, staying on the board, making it a 4-4 wash. Here we go. We got Tatum throwing this first bag. First bag's in. Here goes Justin with his first bags in. Tatum with his next bags in. Presley with his next bag off the back of the board. Tatum throws his next bag in the hole. Presley throws in, skips out of the hole. Tatum throws his bag in, making it a 4-bagger. Justin throws his last bag off. That gives them 9 points. Now it's 11-15. Tatum made a 4-bagger. That's funny, ain't it? That's funny. Come on, Malachi. Malachi throws his first bag off to the right. Let's do this transition. Brian's first bag's off to the left, to the out of play. Oh, Malachi throws his first bag in the hole, his next bag in the hole. Bryant goes off to the right. Malachi goes to the right, but he's still on the board. Bryant's still a bag from the hole. Now it's 4-on-5. Malachi throws his next bag. It goes off of the back of the board. He tries an airmail. Bryant throws his next bag in. It goes in. It gives them 2 points. So now it's 17-11. Here we go. We got Taden and Justin Presley throwing. Justin's first bag's in. Taden's first bag's to the back of the board, but it's hanging in the red zone. It can be got. Oh, and he throws his next bag, and it goes to the back of the board. One's on slick side, one's on stick side. Presley tries to knock the bags off, and he misses. Goes to the left. He's trying to end one here. Oh, he takes one of them off. Oh, and Taden goes in with his next bag. 7 on 4, making it 14-17 now. No, it was a wash. Still 11-17. Bryant Goodwin has first bag. Goes up and off to the right. Malachi goes off to the right, off of the board. Bryant's bag still on. Bryant goes to the left with his next bag. Oh, Malachi throws his next bag off. Bryant throws his next bag off. Malachi goes up the middle to the back of the board. His bag's sitting in the red zone, but he's going to have to make a good airmail to drag this bag. Bryant has a decision here to make himself. Bryant goes off, knocking another bag off. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and Taden goes up and stays on the board. I think they got another point. Yep, it's 12-17 now. Taden has first bag. Taden's first bag's off to the right, off of the board. Presley throws his first bag in the hole. Taden throws his next bag off. Presley throws his next bag to the back of the board. Taden throws his bag short. Presley throws his next bag off. Taden throws his next bag off. It's 3 on 2, giving up 1 point. So now that makes the score 18-12. Okay, here we go with Bryant's first bag. Goes up the middle, flips over on the slick side. Malachi throws his first bag short. He's got a level 4 block. Brian's going to have to throw over that bag to get to his bag. Malachi drags Bryant's bag in, and along with his bag goes in. So now Malachi misses that next shot. Bryant's got one to the back of the board. Bryant throws off to the right just a little bit. Malachi goes off of the back of the board. It's a 4-4 wash. All righty. Now we got Taden Freeman and Justin Presley throwing back up. Presley goes in with his first bag. Taden goes off of the board to the right with his first bag. Presley goes off the back of the board with his second bag. Taden goes in with his second bag. Presley goes in with his third bag. Taden goes to the right just a little bit. Taden knocks. Presley goes off the back of the board. Now it's 20-12 favor Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley, Malachi Freeman, Taden Freeman. Bryant's got first bag. First bag goes to the left just a little bit, but it's sitting in the red zone. There goes Malachi's first bag. Goes in, dragging Brian's bag with it. Bryant goes to the right with his next bag. Malachi goes to the right with his next bag. Bryant goes to the right, setting. Malachi throws up beside of his bag, beside of Bryant's bag. Bryant goes off to the left again. So now it's a 5-5 wash. So the Freeman boys stay alive. They still got life. They still in this game. They ain't out of it yet. Presley throws his first bag, and it goes in the hole. Tatum throws his first bag off the board. Presley's in with his next one. Tatum's off to the left. Presley's in with his third one. Tatum's off to the left. Presley's off with his last bag. Tatum's in, but it's 6 points. So Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley over Malachi Freeman and Tatum Freeman, 26-12. These kids are learning. They learning fast. They gonna figure it out one day, and when they get it figured out, we old folks gonna be in trouble. Yep. That's, I've noticed that every young kid. Okay, folks, we got William Brooks and Amy Gore, the mother of the famous twin Terras, Jackson and Jacob Gore, the twin Terras, ACL Pro Juniors. They represent Krave Cornhole when they go out and play. We have a part in the sponsorship of them two young men, upcoming ACL pros, and hopefully to be champions. We love to watch them play. They bring a little bit of excitement to the game, you know. So we have guests coming from out of town sometime just to play with these two young men. Okay, I think they ready to start, and I think they fixing to start here. So let's do our transition. Bryant Goodwin, Amy Gore starting this starting this game out. Amy has first bag. First bag's up and to the right just a little bit. Level 2 block just outside of the red zone. Bryant steps out, throws his first bag. It goes in. Amy throws her next bag. It pushes her other bag closer to the hole, but her other bag goes to the left just a little bit. Bryant goes to the right, pushing one of Amy's bags in. Amy goes to the left. She's setting out of play now. That bag's out of play. Bryant goes up the middle and in. It's a 7-on-5 right now. Amy goes to the left. 7-on-6 right now. Let's see what Bryant does. Bryant goes in, making it a 10-on-6, giving them 4 points. The start. Bryant and Justin Presley got control of the boards now. They have board control, 4-0. Presley's first bag's up and in. Brooks' first bag's up to the left just a little bit, but it's hanging in the hole. Presley's next bag's up the middle, setting in the hole, a level 1 block. William throws his next bag, and it goes in, pushing his other bag in. Presley throws his next bag. It goes in. Here's his last bag, final bag. Goes off to the left just a little bit. Williams can make this. Oh, William Brooks throws his last bag off to the back of the board, knocking Presley's bag off, making it an 8-on-9 or a 9-on-8, giving Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley 1 more point. Bryant, they still got control of the board. His first bag's up, off to the left in his lane, just outside of the red zone. Amy's first bag's up and in. Bryant stepping out just a little bit. He's going to try to drag this bag that he just missed outside of the red zone. Oh, when he throws it, it curls it up. Amy throws her next bag behind his back with a level 2 block. Now Bryant has to decide if he wants to do an airmail here. He does, knocks 2 bags in. Knocking one bag goes off of the board, but he knocks 2 bags in. That was 2 for 1. Now Amy's got to decide. She throws to push this bag, misses the push. Bryant has to make a decision here to set up behind it or go in with the airmail. He goes to try to set up behind it. The bag goes off to the left, giving Amy a little wall there. She goes up, throws the bag to the left of the hole, pushing Bryant's bag up a little bit, and it was a 7-on-5, giving Bryant and them 2 more points. Here goes Justin Presley. He's up. He's throwing his first bag. His first bag's in. William Brooks throwing his first bag off to the left, just outside of the hole. Presley goes off of the Brooks bag and into the hole. Brooks goes in and goes into next bag. Presley throws his third bag off the back of the board. Brooks throws a whoopsie. Presley throws his last bag off to the right beside of William Brooks's bag. So Williams got to go in, and it's a 7-7 wash. Score still 7-0. Favor Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley. Bryant Goodwin and Justin still have control of the boards. First bag's up and in. Here's Amy. Her first bag's up and off to the left, and Bryant's lane. Bryant throws trying to throw a block behind her bag and ends up going to the left of her bag, giving her a little bit of a wall there. Bryant still, Amy throws her next bag in. Bryant goes up, goes to the middle of the board, blocking Amy's bag. It's got a level two block outside of the red zone. Amy throws, hits Bryant's bag, goes in the hole, pulling Bryant's bag to the front of the board in front of the hole. Now Bryant had an opportunity to drag this bag. He misses the drag, goes off to the left, but he's got 6 total right now. Amy has 7. Here's Amy's next bag. She goes hard, but she misses, but it's 6 on 8, giving Amy and William Brooks 2 points. They finally owned the board. All right, here you go. William Brooks' first bag. First bag's off to the left just a little bit, but it's still in play. Justin pushes Williams' bag a little closer to the hole, going to the left of it. Presley tries to go to the left, sneaking it in, didn't make it. Brooks goes up the middle, puts a bag on top of a bag, dragging the bag to the back of the board. So now this is Presley's. Presley took a timeout, checking it out, gonna talk with his partner, see what's up here. They're trying to decide what they want to do here with this next shot. Presley has 2 bags. Brooks has 1. Brooks got 1 bag in the hole with 2 on the board. He's got 5. Presley only has 2 on the board, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. So now Presley's got to make a decision here. He's going to go up the middle and in the hole, leaving Brooks' bag still hanging in the back. He's got a bag hanging there. It's just hanging. So here you go. Let's see what he's going to do here. Looks like he's just going to throw a regular straight in shot. He goes in, dropping his bag in. 6 on 10, giving up 4 points. Now the score is 7-6. Favor Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley, Amy Gore, and William Brooks has control of the boards right now at this time. Here goes Amy's first bag. Up and off to the left just a little bit outside of the red zone. It's not quite out of play, but Brian, he'd have to drag that bag forward. He goes up behind it, goes to the left behind Amy's bag. It's got a back-to-back. Amy goes up the middle with a level 1 block, sitting just right on the edge of the red zone. There goes Brian. He pushes through, pushes his bag in with Amy's. Still got a bag on the outside, but he's pulled it a little bit closer to the hole. Amy goes off to the right of the board just a little bit, just hanging. It's still on the board. Bryant stepping out just a little bit, goes up the middle, goes in and drags that bag with his other bag. Amy goes up and in. Now Brian can make it a 12 on 8 here and get 4 points. And that's what he does. So that's 12 on 8, giving up 4 points by Amy and William Brooks. So now the score is 11-6, favor Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley. They're up. They have control. They've gained control of the boards. Justin's off to the right just a little bit. That bag's out of play. Williams up the middle, off of Justin's bag just a little bit, sitting in the hole. It falls in. Williams' next bag's in. Justin's next bag's in. There goes William. He throws off to the right just a little bit behind Presley's bag. Presley goes in with his last bag. And Brooke goes to the right up against his bag, giving up 2 more points. Now the score is 13-6, favor Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley. They still have control of the boards. Bryant's first bag. His first bag's up and off to the left just a little bit. It's hanging on the back side of the board in the red zone. Amy goes to the right, goes in the hole. Bryant goes up and goes to the left again. Amy goes up, setting up a level 1 block in her lane just outside of the red zone. Here goes Bryant. Bryant goes up the middle, does a side-by-side with Amy. Amy throws up, pushes her bag a little bit closer in the hole. Bryant stepping out now. He's got a wall. If he can go up the middle of this, he can get 2 bags in. He drags one of Amy's bags in. Amy has an opportunity to pull that bag in. Oh, and she goes to the left of it, making it an 8-on-8 wash. Bryant and Justin still have control of the boards. They're up first. Justin's off to the left just a little bit in Brooks's lane, just right outside of the red zone. Here goes Brooks. His first bag's up and in, and he drags that bag for a side-by-side. They both sitting in the hole. Presley throws his next bag off to the left. William throws his next bag up the middle and in the hole. Presley goes to the right, but he's sitting in the hole. That bag's playable. Brooks's bag's sitting in the hole for a level 1. He throws to the back of the board, dragging both bags in on the back of the hole, but they didn't fall. Oh, and Presley throws up the middle, setting up right behind, blocking William Brooks's bag. Now William can go up for an airmail and possibly drag these bags in. Amy's telling William that he needs to do an airmail, do a straight up airmail. She seems to think if he goes up high enough and hits the board that those 2 bags in the back will fall. But if he hits Presley's bag, it's just going to push him up closer and tighter. Oh, and he goes off of the back of the board, making it a 5-5 wash. Bryant Goodwin, Amy Gore's up next. They still have control of the board, Bryant and Presley. They still have the control. Score still remains 6-13. Bryant has first bag. Goes up and in. Amy goes up, setting up with a level 1 block in front of the hole on Bryant's lane. Bryant goes to the left. Amy goes up, pushing that bag in, kind of going to the left. Bryant goes up and off to the right of the board just a little bit, but it goes to the back. It's still on the board. Amy pushes for that other bag, ends up making a level 1 block here. She's setting up. Bryant throws his bag short, trying to set up behind Amy to put a kind of a block out there. Amy goes up, drags that bag in. It's a 10-on-6, giving Amy and William Brooks 4 points, making the score 10-13 now. Now William Brooks and Amy Gore has control of the boards. Here we go. Williams' first bag. Up and off to the left just a little bit. It's still on the board, but it's out of play. Presley goes in with his first bag. William goes up and off to the left again. Presley goes in with his second bag. Brooke goes up and does a whoopsie. Presley goes off to the left behind Williams' bags. 2 bags he's got on the board already. Here goes Williams' last bag. It goes up and off to the left just a little bit. Ooh, it's a 10-on-3, giving Bryant and Justin 7 points, making the score now 20-10. Now we got Bryant Goodwin, Amy Gore. making this final throw probably. Bryant goes up, going to the right in Amy's lane with a level 2 block. Amy throws up, doing a side-by-side, pushing the bags closer to the hole. Bryant goes up and over that bag, pushing those 2 bags closer to the hole. They're just sitting there. Amy drags her bag in along with Bryant's bag. Bryant goes up, dragging Amy's bag with his bag. Amy goes up and goes in. It's a 9-9 tie right now. Bryant's next bag's up and in. Amy has to be in with this bag. She can't give up no points. Oh, and it goes to the right, and that's the game. 22-10. Favor Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley. All right. We got a game on court 3 showing up. All right, everybody. Let's thank our sponsors once again. We got Angie's Pressure Washing, Bridges Corp, Headlights Are Us, Bag Junkies, Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bust You Up Cornhole, and Hartsel Garage Doors and Company. Want to thank all of those sponsors for being a part of this great organization, Krave Cornhole. We appreciate Mickey and Jennifer Cook for allowing us to come down and play in their building. They've done a lot of work. Mickey's done a lot of work. Jan's been a big help too. She's helped with the taking up of the money and being there, you know, to do her part. Like I say, folks, we had 33 teams tonight. That's 66 folks, you know, and we're having a good time. Okay, Larry, Mr. Larry Tribune, he's a big supporter of Krave Cornhole also. Very nice folk, him and his wife. Well, now, we got ACL Pro Travis Purser throwing on board 1 this time, folks. Y'all going to get to see a pro in action. We got Bryant Goodwin, Justin Presley against Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. We got a competitive player. Brandon's competitive, ain't he? Yeah, he's competitive. He ain't advanced, I don't think. I think Bryant and Brandon. What? Advanced. He is an advanced player. So what about Justin Presley? Where does he play at? Do you have any clue? All right, we got Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry, Bryant Goodwin, and Justin Presley. They're still doing their down and backs. We hadn't got started on this yet. Hey, the only time I can talk about you and get by with it. All right. Oh. All righty, I think they ready to just start now, so off we go. Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry facing Bryant Goodwin and Justin Presley. Travis has first bag. He's up to the right, but he's sitting dead in the hole in the red zone. Presley throws his first bag off. Travis drags that bag in his next bag. Travis is in with his third bag. It's 3-on-1 right now. Presley's off the back of the board. Travis throws to the back of the board, knocks that off. Presley goes in. It's a 9-on-3, giving up 6 points. So Travis and Brandon Kimry has control of the boards right now. It's 6-0. Brandon got his first bag up. Here he goes. Up and in. Brandon's next bag is up and in. Brandon Kimry's next bag's off to the left in Bryant's lane. Bryant throws behind Brandon's bag. Brandon goes up the middle and in. Bryant's off to the left again behind his other bag. Brandon's up and off to the to the left behind Bryant's bags. So now Bryant has the opportunity to wash it out here or give up points. He gives up points. So now the score is 9-0, favor Purser and Kimry. Goodwin and Presley are behind. It's 9-0. Travis's first bag's up and in. Presley's first bag's off to the right. It's out of play. Purser's next bag's up and in. Presley's off to the left, and that bag's out of play. Purser's up the middle and in. It's 9-on-2. Presley goes to the back of the board. It's still hanging. Purser's in, so now it's a 12-on-3, giving up 9 points. So now the score is 18-0, favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. Here we go. They still have control of the board, 18-0 right now. Brandon's first bag's up and in. Bryant's first bag's off and to the left. Brandon's next bag's up the middle and in. Bryant's next bag, he's got a level 1 block. Brandon pushes Bryant's bag up a little bit closer, giving him a wall. Bryant drags 2 bags in, so now it's a 6-on-7. Bryant's in. It's 10-on-6 right now, 10-on-9, giving up 1 point, making the score 19-0. Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry still control of the boards. Travis is up and in. Presley's up and in. Travis is up and in. Presley's up to the left. He's in Purser's lane, but Purser goes up the middle, pushing around his bag. Presley pushes up around Purser's bag. Purser's bag goes in. Oh. Giving up 2 points. 5-on-9, giving up 4, making it 23-0, favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. Hey, does anybody want to join us here tonight? Come on in. We'd love to see somebody make a comment. All right, Kipper Maling, Alyssa Goodwin, Kai Shung. Oh no, it's Dante Freeman, Raleigh Phillips, Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. All righty, waiting on the other two players to come up. We got two down. While we're waiting on the players, we want to give a shout out to Hartzell's Garage Doors and Company, Bust You Up Cornhole, Kelly's Bars and Grills, and Aftermarket Car Parts, Bag Junkies, Headlights Are Us, Bridges Corp, Angie's Pressure Washing. We want to thank all of our sponsors once again. We always want to keep our sponsors in mind because they play a big part in keeping this place going. And we want to thank them for their help and their time that they put into this. Mickey and Jennifer, they work very, very hard to get this place where it's at now. We've always tried to do the right thing and make right decisions on everything that we've done. He's done a lot to the building here, and now we've got one of the new golf system he just put in. It's they're going to have tournaments, so we're looking to have some good times down here. If you like to play golf, come down here and get on this golf simulator. It's brand new. I think it's set up to play 4 players at a time or 2. And they got, Lord, a ton of places, different golf courses to play on around the United States here. You know, mostly around the Charlotte, North and South Carolina area. But come on down. They're supposed to have this thing going next Tuesday, so if you have a itch to play some golf, come on down and get in on some of this action playing this golf simulator. I'm not a golfer. I'm not a basketball fan or a football fan or a baseball fan, but I am a cornhole fan, and I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. I thank Mickey Cook for giving me the opportunity to come down and sit and talk and enjoy the time here watching everybody play cornhole. I'm still going through some issues with my left leg, but as soon as I get all of that straightened out, I'm going to get back out there on the court myself because I enjoy playing this game. But I will be coming back and forth to commentate and give, you know, hoping that I do a good enough job that you enjoy listening to us here at Krave Cornhole, and you know, gives us an opportunity to meet new fans. And here comes Dante Freeman with the boom. Here we go. We got Dante Freeman and Brandon Kimry. Dante's just throwing the backs down to Raleigh Phillips. All right, here's the start of the down and back. Raleigh Phillips goes in with his first back. Travis is in. Now these are down and backs right here, so it ain't no big deal. They're not scoring nothing yet, so, you know, they just kind of like goofing off, you know. All right, here we go. Here we go. Dante Freeman and Brandon Kimry is going to start this off. Brandon got the toss. Brandon's in with his first bag. Dante's up and off to the right, but his bag's sitting in the hole. Brandon's off to the left. His bag's out of play. Dante goes around that bag, leaving that block bag up for Brandon. Brandon goes up, drags it in. Dante's up, sets another block bag up right outside of the right in the red zone. Brandon goes airmail and hits it. Dante goes up. It's a 12 on 10, giving them 2 points. Dante Freeman and Raleigh Phillips draw first blood. They have control of the board. Travis Purser, Brandon Kimley is 0, and Dante Freeman and Raleigh Phillips is 2. It's 2-0. Phillips is off to the left with his first bag, off to the right with his next one. Travis is up the middle with both his bags in. Raleigh's up, sets up for a level 1 block. Purser pushes Raleigh's bags in. Raleigh goes in with his next bag, giving it an 8-12, giving up 4 points. Now we have a lead change. We got Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry with 4, Dante Freeman, Raleigh Phillips 2. Brandon Kimry and Purser has control of the boards right now. Here's Brandon's first bag. Up and in. Dante's up and off the side of the board. Brandon's up and to the right just a little bit. Dante's in with his next bag. Here goes Brandon up, pushing beside of his bag, blocking the hole on the right side. Freeman stepping out. He's going to try to do a go around. He goes too far to the right, pushes Brandon's bags up, giving him a wall. Dante throws his last bag in. It's a 7 on 10, giving up 3. So the score is 5-4 now, favor Dante Freeman and Raleigh Phillips. No, I'm sorry. Brandon Kimry and, oh, that's right. Dante had a bag off. Travis is up with his first bag in. Phillips is off to the right. The bag's still playable. Travis pushes it, bullies it to the right just a little bit. Phillips throws his next bag off to the back. Travis up the middle in the hole. Phillips up the middle and in the hole. Travis up the middle with a 12. Phillips up, got an 8. 12 on 8, making it now 11-2, favor Purser and Kimry over Freeman and Phillips. Kimry and Purser still has control of the bag on boards. Here we go. Brandon's first bag's up and in. Dante's first bag's up to the right in Kimry's lane. Kimry goes up to the middle, goes off to the right. Freeman's bag just a little bit. Now, let's see. Freeman has a bag sitting in front of the hole. Kimry has a bag to the left of Freeman's bag. Now, Brandon goes up the middle, goes to the right, but pulls 2 bags up the hole. Freeman goes pushes both of those bags in. So now it's a 12 on 7. A 8 on 7, a 5 on 7. Kimry goes for the airmail, misses. Dante goes up the middle, hitting his bag, making it a 10 on 7, giving them 3 points. So now the score is 5-11. Favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. Dante Freeman and Raleigh Phillips has control of the boards now. Phillips' first bag's up and in. Travis's first bag's up and in. Raleigh goes to the right just a little bit. Purser pushes bullies Raleigh's bag to the right just a little bit, knocking it out of play. Then his next bag goes in the middle. It's a level 4 block. Travis steps out, hits Phillips's bag. Phillip hits his next bag, goes. That was a 12 on 5. I think that makes the score 18-5 now. Favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Brandon Kimry has first bag. Here he goes. He goes up the middle and in. Dante goes up the middle in his lane just outside of the red zone. Brandon pushes that bag in, goes to the left, and now he's in Dante Freeman's lane. Dante tries to go to the right, kind of give. Oh, and Brandon drags that bag in. What a good bag. Good shot. If Brandon makes this shot here, it could be game. Freeman has to have both of them bags, so and he misses, giving up the game. So the score now, the final score, I think it was 25-5. I think if I'm not mistaken here, I might be wrong, but we'll soon find out. We got Craig Duncan, Dio Theo against Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Okay, folks, we sitting here waiting on the next game to come up. We have the two teams, Craig Duncan and Deo Theo, against Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. All right, here we just had Travis and Tao throwing back down. Now I think this is going to be their first down and back. So let's do a transition here so you folks can see. That's Craig Duncan, Travis Purser throwing bags. Craig throws a whoopsie. Travis throws an airmail and goes in. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, looky here. Looky here. Looky here. Yeah. You can't get none of that, can you? Can't get none of that. How you doing, babe? Come over and get you a seat. Come on, Kimberly. Get over here and sit down. Well, let him down. He'll be all right. Where's his leash at? Put him on a lace. Put him on a lace. All righty. Hey, you didn't speak. You just come down here. You didn't say a word. Well, it's okay. You can, you ain't going to say nothing that can't be heard.
So we're just walking around.
All right, we'll go walk around then. All right.
Baby, and all my friends are with me.
Oh. So how old is he?
He's almost 11 weeks old. He's tiny though.
Yeah, he is. He's cute though.
We got him from Tobin, Wesley.
You got him from Wesley? So where you got him from?
Yep.
All right. All right, I think we're ready to start now. So here we go. We've had our company with the pets. What's his name? Tyro.
I know.
Brandon Kimry, his next bag is up and off to the left just a little bit outside of the red zone. It's out of play. Towel throws his next bag, goes off to the left of the board across the hole, but sets up on the back of the board. Here he comes with his towel with his last bag. Up and over. No, it was his third bag. Brandon, they both have 3 bags on the board. Brandon goes up the middle, blocking Towel's bag. Now Towel's got to make a decision here. What's he want to do? He throws up and goes in with an air, hits the bag with an airmail, goes in the hole, pushes one of his bags in, leaving Kimry's bags off. So now the score is 2-4, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. But Greg Duncan and Dale Towel, they have control of the board. Travis is in with his first bag. Duncan's off to the right with that bag, but it's still in play. He goes up the middle, pushing Travis's bag into his bag. Now, Travis knocks one of Duncan's bags in. He's set up with a bag. Throwing it on the board, making a 6-6 wash. Score still remains 2-4. Favor Brandon Kimry and Travis Purser. Dale Towel has the control of the board. Him and Duncan. Dale Towel's first bag's in front of the hole. Brandon's off to the right, pushing Towel's bag in, but he's in the red zone. Towel throws off to the left just a little bit. Here comes Brandon. He goes up, dragging that bag in, so he has 2-1. Towel goes to the left behind his second bag. Brandon throws to the left, putting a block up against Towel's bag. Now Towel, he goes up. His next bag's up the middle behind. It actually goes behind Brandon's bag. Brandon throws hard Goes to the right just a little bit and stops, making it an 8-on-6, giving them 2 more points. So now the score is 6-2, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Travis has control of the boards right now. His first bag's in. Duncan throws his first bag for a whoopsie. Travis is in. Duncan's up and in. Travis is up and to the right just a little bit. Duncan's up to the left just a little bit. His bag's out of play. Travis throws his next bag to the back of the board, setting up on the bag. So it's an 8-on-5, giving up 3 more points. So now the score is 9-2, favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. Here we go. They still have control of the boards. Brandon's first bag's up and in. Towel's first bag up and in. Brandon's next bag's up and in. Towel's next bag's up, set up at the front of the hole in the red zone. Brandon drags it in. Towel's next bag's off to the left into Brandon's lane. Now Towel's got to go in with this bag to wash it out or on the board for a 8-10, giving up 2 points. Let's see what he does. He goes up and in. It's a 10-10 wash. Makes a good shot on his final bag. Now here we go. Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry still have control. Goes Travis. Travis's first bag's up and in. Duncan's first bag's off to the right. It's out of play. Travis is in. Duncan's next bag's off to the right. It's out of play. Travis goes up, bounces off of Duncan's bag and goes in. Travis goes in with his last bag in front of the hole, setting up. Giving up 4 points. Now the score is going to be 13-2, favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. Brandon, they still have control of the boards. Here's their first bag goes Brandon. Brandon's first bag's up and in. Towel's first bag's off to the left, but it's sitting in his lane. It's still in play. Brandon goes behind Towel's bag, pushing it just a little bit further up the board. Towel's next bag's behind Brandon's bag. Now here we go. Brandon has an opening, and he hits it. He hits that, goes to the right, goes in just right beside of the hole, not disturbing nothing. Towel's next bag is up the middle. Brandon's next bag's in. So it's a 10-on-3 right now. Now it's up to Towel. All right. Towel takes a timeout. He's looking, checking it out, see what he can do. He's made his decision, so now he's going back to throw his final bag. He has to make this bag. Oh, and he does. He makes a good shot. What a shot. That was a good shot. He had just enough opening on the right side of all of those bags, and he made that bag. What a good shot he made. Holding Travis and them down just with 4 points. Travis's first bag's up and in. Duncan's first bag's off to the right in Travis's lane, but it's out of play, a little out of play. Duncan's next bag's in. Travis has 2 in. Now he's got 3. Duncan's next bag's in. It's 2-on-3. Travis is off to the right. Duncan can wash it out. It goes too slow, giving up 2 points. Now the score's 19-2, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. This could be the last throw down. We in round number 10. Brandon's first bag's off to the left in Towel's lane, but it's going to, Towel pushes it a little further out, bullies it out just a little bit, staying to the right, setting up closer to the hole. Brandon pushes up, pushes Tal's bag up a little bit closer in the hole. Now Brandon's going to go in, take 2 in for 1. Tal goes off to the right just a little bit. Brandon goes up and off to the left just a little bit. Tal can go in, giving up 1 point here, but he goes off the board, giving up 2 points, making it 21-2. Favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. All right, nobody's decided to make a comment tonight at this time. I'm waiting, folks. I'm waiting on somebody to comment. We want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. For those of you that are watching by the way of Facebook Live, we thank you for joining in. Appreciate your time that you're taking out to sit down and listen to this old commentator here, new at this job, but kindly enjoying it. I might make it a permanent thing, if things keep going the way they are. I'm having a battle with some things and, overcoming. Oh, here we go. We got Kipper Maline, Alyssa Goodwin against Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Melissa and Bryant play here on Monday nights. Alyssa sometimes has to work on Thursdays, but sometimes she gets to come on Thursday nights and play with us. Do what? Don't you worry, Kipper will be here on time next time. Travis, I done told you not to do that. I got my eye on you. Don't do that. I told you it wasn't going to work. I told you. Travis and Alyssa's going to start this game off, and I think Alyssa has first bag. So here we go, folks. Here we go. The game has started. Alyssa's first bag's off to the right and off the board. Travis is up in the middle and in. Alyssa's next bag is in. Travis's next bag is in. Alyssa's next bag to the front of the board is called a whoopsie. Travis is in with his third bag. Alyssa's in with her last bag. Travis is in with his fourth bag, making it a 12 on 6, taking 6 points. So here we go. Travis and Brandon has control of the board right now. Brandon's first bag. Up the middle, setting up a level 1 block. Kipper tries to throw behind it, but goes off to the left just a little bit. Brandon's up, pushing his bag closer. Bullying Kipper's bag out just a little bit. Kipper throws behind Brandon's bag, blocking Brandon from his bag. Brandon has an option here. He does a roll shot, and it goes in. Kipper goes up and goes between these other 2 bags. He's got 3 bags off to the left, but one sitting in the middle. Brandon's off to the side of the board, throws a sideboard. Oh, and Kipper goes in, knocking his bag in, making it a 7 on 6, only giving up 1 point. All right, now we got Purser and Goodwin throwing from this upper end here. Travis's first bag, up and in. Alyssa's first bag's up in the middle with a diamond block just outside of the red zone. Purser goes up for an airmail or a cut around, and he misses. Melissa pushes that bag just a little bit closer. Travis goes up and drags that bag in. He's got 2 bags in, and Melissa's 1. Alyssa goes in. Travis goes in. Alyssa goes up and in, 10 on 9, giving them 1 point, putting them on the board. Way to go, Alyssa! All right, here we go. We got Brandon and Kim and Kipper throwing this time. Kipper has control of the board. Kipper goes with a level 1 block in front of Brandon, in front of the hole. Brandon goes off to the left just a little bit. Kipper goes up and in, going in, pushing 1 bag in, and the other bag falls. Kipper goes up, and he's off to the right just a little bit, but he's just outside of the red zone. All right, Brandon's in. Here goes Kipper's last bag. Kipper's up and in. It's 10 on 5, giving up 5 points. Bringing the score now 6-7, favor Purser and Kimry. Maling and Goodwin have control of the boards now. Alyssa's first bag, up and in. Travis's first bag's up and in. Here goes Alyssa with her next bag. It's to the front of the board, and she does a whoopsie. Travis goes up, setting up a block in the middle of the board, middle of the hole. Alyssa goes off to the left just a little bit. Travis goes to the right, trying to push that bag in. Now Alyssa has an opportunity to shorten the outcome of these points, and she does. She throws her last bag in, giving it a 7 on 10, giving up 3 points, and that wasn't bad. Now we have Kipper and Brandon Kimry throwing back. Brandon has control. First bag, up and off to the left to the back of the board at side of play. Kipper goes up in front of the hole on the slick side. He's got a level 1 block setting in the red zone. Brandon pushes that bag, Kipper's bag in, setting up to the right, but he's in his lane. Kipper don't touch the bag just bumps into it. Now Brandon throws off to the right just a little bit. Kipper's to the left and goes in the hole. Does a go around. Here goes Brandon. He takes 2 bags in. It's a 9 on 8 right now. Kipper goes up and goes in. 12 on 8. It's 4. Guess what, folks? We got a tied score. We got a game. All right. We got Alyssa. She has control of the board right now. Her and Kipper. Her first bag's off to the right. It's sitting in the red zone, but it's out of play. Travis's next first bag is up and in. Alyssa goes up and to the right, to the left. Travis goes up the middle and in. Alyssa goes up, goes to the right just a little bit. Travis is up and in the hole. Alyssa's up and in, making it a 6. 6 on 12, giving up 6 points. Now we have Kipper and Brandon throwing back down. It's 16-10 right now. This is round number 8. Brandon has the control of the board. He has first bag. His first bag's up and in. Kipper's first bag's up and in. Brandon's next bag's in. Kipper follows. The bag goes off to the left just a little bit. Brandon goes off to the left, giving Kipper the opportunity to even it up. Brandon's last bag's off to the right, just to the left just a little bit. Kipper goes up for the airmail, misses, giving up 3 points, scores 19-10 now. Okay, we got Alyssa and Purser throwing down. Purser's first bag is in. Alyssa's first bag is off to the left just a little bit. It's out of play. Purser's next bag's in. Alyssa goes up, goes to the left again in Purser's lane, just outside of the hole. Purser goes around that bag and in the hole. Alyssa goes to the right just a little bit. Purser's up off of Alyssa's bag and in the hole. It's 12 on 6, giving up 6 points, making it 25-10. Favor, excuse me, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Now we got Zach Donahue, Landon Yao, Stacy Griffin, and Justin Brandon up for the next game. Leanne, Josh. Come here, baby. All right. Hey, thank you, man. Y'all have a good night. Be careful going home. That's Josh and Leanne Klutz, two of our competitors that come down and play on Mondays and Thursdays. Hey. Okay, folks, I'm back. I had to take a little short break, speak to my friend Dewey Smith. He's another competitor that comes down. Good folks, good folks. I'm telling you, you'll not meet no nicer folks than what comes down here. And I mean, I'm sure at other places, some of you folks feel the same way that you won't find a nicer group of people, but just come down, be a part, join us. If you got the opportunity to come down and join us, come on down and you'll have a good time. We got Travis Purser, Brandon Kimmery against Dingus Swim and Jimmy Vang. All right, here we go. Dingus Swim, first bag, up and in. Brandon's first bag is up and off the back of the board. Dingus is off to the right. Brian's in with his next bag. Dingus is off the back of the board to the back. It's still sitting there. Brandon does an in one. Dingus throws his last bag off. Brandon throws his last bag on the board. So here we go. We're going to have Travis Purser, Brandon Kimmery against Dingus Swim and Jimmy Vang. Jimmy Vang has first bag. They got control of the board. He's off to the left to the corner of the board. It's out of play. Travis is in with his first bag. Vang is in with his next bag. Travis is in with his second bag. Vang goes to the right just a little bit. Travis goes up the middle and in. Vang goes off to the right just a little bit, but it's sitting in the hole. Oh, and it falls in his bag, and it's an 8 on 10, giving 2 points to Travis Purser and Brandon Kimmery for the first. They draw first blood. Brandon's got first bag. Brandon's first bag's in. Here goes Dingus Swim. His first bag's up and off to the right of the board, but it's hanging in the hole. It's going to fall. Brandon's next bag's in. Dingus follows. His other bag's dropping closer. Brandon goes in, dragging Dingus's bag. Dingus's next bag's off to the right in Brandon's lane, but it's a little bit farther up than Dingus would have liked. Dingus is up and in. It's a 10 on 12, giving up 2 points, making the score now 4-0, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimmery. So here we go. Round 3, Travis's first bag's up and in. Vang's first bag's in. Travis's next bag, he does a level 1 block. Vang goes around that bag, and his bag is hanging. It falls in. It's 3 on 3 right now. Travis's last bag is in. Vang's last bag is in. It's a 12 on 12. We have a social. The first social we've had in a while. All right, here we go. Brandon Kimmery has first bag. Brandon's bag's up and off to the left, but it's in the red zone, kind of hanging in the hole. Dingus Swim goes around that bag and goes in without touching it. Brandon throws his next bag off to the left. Dingus has his next bag off to the right just a little bit, but it's in Brandon's lane. Brandon goes around that bag and goes in. Dingus goes up, blocking the hole. Now Brandon has an opportunity to do an airmail. He misses his airmail. Dingus Swim is up, drags his bag in. It's an 8 on 7, giving 1 point, and Dingus Swim and Jimmy Vang has control of the boards now. Vang's first bag's up and in. Travis's first bag's up and to the edge of the hole. It's got a level 1 block. Vang goes around his bag, not touching it. Travis goes to the right of that bag just a little bit. Vang pushes Travis's bag in. Travis is up the middle and in. Vang's up the middle and in. Travis is up the middle and in. It's a 10-10 wash. score remains 4-1. Favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Here's Dingus Swim up with his first bag. He has. Here he goes. First bag's up and in. Brandon's first bag's up and off to the left just a little bit. Dingus is up and setting in front of the hole with a level 1 block in the red zone. Brandon pushes his bag in along with Dingus's bag. Dingus goes up the middle and in. It's a 9-on-7 right now. Here's Dingus's last bag. Goes in. He has a 12. Brandon has to make this one, and it does, and he got 2 points. It's 3-4 now. Here we go. Jimmy Vang. Travis Purser throwing back down. Jimmy has control of the board. He goes up to the back of the board, but his bag's hanging just a little bit off in the red zone. His bag's still in play. He throws his next bag off to the right, but it's in the hole. Travis pushes up against Vang's bag. Vang goes up, pushing his bag a little bit closer. See what Purser's going to do here. Purser goes up, hitting his bag, taking his bag in. Now Vang has an opportunity, and he misses it. Travis. Oh, Travis throws off. This is a 9-on-5. All right, here we go. Brandon Kimry and Travis Purser has taken the lead 8-3 now. Brandon's got first bag. They have control. Brandon's first bag's in. Dingus's first bag's to the right, but it's still hanging in the red zone. Brandon pushes up against Dingus's bag in front of the hole. Dingus throws to the left. Now Brandon's going to decide whether he's going to. He throws hard, pushes his Dingus's bag in, pushes his bag closer to the middle of the hole, but he got one bag off the board. Dingus stepping out, throws that bag, pushes Brandon's bag in with his bag. Brandon goes up the middle and in. Dingus has an opportunity here for 3. Oh, and he misses it. So now the score is 10-3. Favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. They have control of the board still yet. Round 9. Travis is up and in the middle. Vang is up and in the hole. He follows. Travis follows Dang. Dang follows Travis. Travis goes to the right of the board just a little bit. It's out of play. Vang pushes it completely out of play. Now it's a 10-10 wash. Vang's hanging in there tight. Scores 10-3, favor Purser and Kimry. They still have control of the boards. Here goes Kimry's first bag. It's up the middle and in the hole. We got Dingus up the middle with a level 1 block. Kimry pushes off to the right just a little bit. Dingus goes off to the right just a little bit. Here's Brandon's opportunity. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to try to drag that bag. Oh, and he drags it closer to the hole. Dingus's next bag's up and off to the left and off of the back of the board. Here goes Brandon. Here's his last bag. There he goes. Goes off to the right, pushing the bags off to the right. Now it's a 5-on-6, giving up 1 point, making it 11-3, favor Purser and Kimry. Travis Purser has first bag. Travis throws his first bag off to the left. It's out of play. Vang throws his first bag off to the right. It's out of play. Travis's next bag's in. Vang's next bag's in. Travis's next bag's in. Vang's next bag in, following Travis. Purser follows, goes to the right just a little bit. Vang goes in with a 10 on 8, giving up 2 points, making the score now 5-11. Dingus, Swim, and Jimmy Vang have control of the boards right now. Dingus has first bag. First bag's up and off the board to the right. Brandon throws his first bag. It goes to the back of the board, but it's still on the board. Dingus goes up the middle and in the hole. Kimry goes up. His bag hangs to the left, but it's in the red zone. Dingus knocks Kimry's bag in. Kimry goes to the left again. Dingus goes in the hole. Now Kimry has to be in to score a point. He does. It's 8 on 7. So now the score's 12-5. Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry, they taking control of the boards once again. Here we go. Here goes Travis Purser's first bag. First bag's in the hole. Jimmy Vang's in the hole. Travis is in. Jimmy follows. Travis is in. Jimmy goes off to the right to the back of the board. Travis goes up the middle and to the right and in. It's 12 on 8, giving up 4 points. The score now is 16-5. Brandon Kimry and Travis Purser still have control of the boards. Round 14. Up the middle and in for Brandon. Dingus swims up with his bag to the left, but it's setting in the hole. Brandon goes by Dingus's bag and in. Dingus sets his next bag up behind his first bag. Brandon sets up a block behind that. Dingus goes up for airmail, taking 2 bags and going off with 1. Here's Brandon's last bag. Goes up the middle, drags that bag in for a 12. Dingus goes off to the right, giving up 6 points, and that's the game. 22-5, favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. All right. We want to thank our sponsors once again. We want to give just a little bit of time here for Hartzell's Garage Doors and Company, Bust You Up Cornhole, Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bag Junkies, Headlights Are Us, Bridges Corp, Angie's Pressure Washing. Our headquarters is located at 120 Church Street, Northeast, Concord, North Carolina. So if you want to come down and be a part, there you have the address. Come on down and see us. Play a game or play a tournament, I must say. You know, or you can sit and wait and you can play in the sit and goes. We have sit and goes down here. Or if you find somebody that'll play a cash game with you, play a cash game with them. So now we have Landon Yao, Zach Donahue against Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. So Zach Donahue is a pretty good player. I think he's an advanced player. Landon Yao, he's playing intermediate, I think, ain't he? He's advanced. Landon's advanced. How old is Landon? 13. He's 13. He's playing in the ACL. They're down and back right now. All right, here we go. Travis Purser and Brandon Kimmery have control of the boards right now. Travis is off to the right, but he's in the red zone, so that bag's playable. Donahue drags it in. Travis goes in with his next one. Donahue goes up, sets up another level 2 block. Travis goes around it and goes in the hole. Donahue's next bag pushes that second bag up closer to the hole. Travis tries for an airmail and misses. Donahue's up, pushes one bag in, leaving one bag on the board. Giving up, making it 2 points for Travis and Brandon Kimmery. Brandon has first bag. Brandon's off to the back of the board, but he's setting up. That bag still could be played. Brandon throws off to the left beside of that bag. Landon's got one bag to the back of the board. Landon goes in. Brandon goes up and goes in. Landon goes up and goes off to the right, just left a little bit. That bag's out of play. Brandon goes off to the left. Brandon goes in, making it an 8-on-6. Making the score now 2-2. Zach Donahue and Landon Yao have control of the boards right now. Zach's first bag's up and in. Travis follows. Zach goes to the left in Travis's lane. Travis goes around that bag, dragging it a little bit closer. Donahue goes up and sets up to the left. Travis goes around that bag and goes in. Now Travis's last bag is in. It's a 12-on-8, giving up, taking the lead, 6-2 now. Brandon Kimmery and Travis Purser has control of the board right now. Brandon's first bag. Up the middle and in. Landon's up in Brandon's lane. Brandon goes up, pushes Landon's bag in. Landon goes up. He's got a bag sitting in his lane, a level 2. Brandon goes up, pushes Landon's bag off to the left just a little bit and goes in. Landon goes in, dragging that bag just a little bit closer. Brandon goes up. He hits the 2 bags. He's sitting there in the hole, 2 bags in the hole. Landon and his partner talking it over. They made their decision. Landon's last bag goes up the middle and goes in. It's a 12-on-10, giving Landon and Zach 2 points, making it 4-6 now. Now Donahue and Liao has control of the board. Donahue's first bag's in. Purser's first bag's in. Donahue's second bag's level 1 block. Travis pushes that bag in, leaving a go behind. Now Travis has an opportunity, takes both bags in, cleaning it up. Donahue goes short, falls short. Travis goes around, so 12-on-8, giving up 4 more points. Making the score now 10-4, favor Purser and Kimmery. Brandon has control of the board. They throws first bag, it goes in. Landon's first bag's up and off to the left. Brandon's next bag's up, pushes Landon's bag over to the left a little bit more, out of play, goes in. Landon goes in. Brandon goes to the right, leaving that bag out of play. Landon goes in, making it a 7-7. Kimmery goes to the left. Brandon goes in, giving them 2 points. So now the score is 6-10. Travis and Brandon Kimmery still in the lead. But Zach Donahue and Landon Yao have control of the board now. Donahue's off to the left. Travis is off to the right and in. Donahue pulls that bag a little bit closer to the hole and goes in. Travis goes off to the left or to the right. Donahue goes in. Travis throws for that bag, goes to the right of that bag. Now Travis has an opportunity here. Let's see what he does. Oh, one falls. It's a 10 on 8, giving up 2 more points, making the score now 8-10. Landon Yao, they have control of the board. He throws his first level 1 block. Brandon's up, goes beside Landon's bag and drags it in. Landon goes up and puts his next bag in the hole. Brandon sets up behind the hole, goes in. Landon pushes it in. Brandon pushes Landon's bag in and goes off to the left. Brandon's last bag, up and in. It's a 10 on 12, giving up 2 more points. Score is tied 10-10 now. We in round 9. Zach Donahue has first bag, goes up and sets up in front of the hole for a level 1 block in the red zone. Travis goes off to the right. That bag's out of play. Donahue pushes his bag a little bit closer, goes off to the left just a little bit. Travis goes up and in. Donahue pushes Travis's bag in. Donahue's next bag goes up and in. This could be a 10-10 wash, and it is a 10-10 wash. Landon Yao and Donahue still have control of the boards. Landon Yao throws off to the left. He's in his lane. He can step out and pull this bag. Brandon bullies it over to the left just a little bit. Let's see what Landon does here. Landon goes up, pulls that bag a little bit closer in the hole, pulls it deeper into the red zone. Brandon goes off to the left, giving Landon opportunity to use those boards for a wall. Brandon goes up, goes to the back of the board with that bag. Landon goes off the back of the board. He tried an airmail shot. Brandon goes up the middle, hits that bag, drags it in for a 10 on 7. Landon giving up 3 points. Score now is 13-10, favor Travis Purser. Brandon Kimmery. Travis is up, first bag. Travis's first bag's off to the right and out of play. Donahue's up the middle and in the hole. Travis is off to the right just a little bit. Donahue pushes that bag out of play, puts a block on it. Travis goes up to the right, throws his bag in, goes in. Donahue's off to the left, to the right. So we have 2 bags. We got 2 bags apiece off to the right. Travis is asking Brandon for some advice. He throws, hits the airmail, bounces off of Donahue's bag and goes in. Donahue goes to the back of the board. It's a 6 on 10, giving up 4. The score now is 17-10. Favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimmery. They still have control. We're on round 11. Brandon Kimmery's first bag is up and to the back of the board. It's out of play. Landon's first bag is up with a level 1 block. Brandon throws to push that bag, but ends up going off to the left. Landon goes off throws to the left and goes in. Brandon goes up the middle, drags that bag in. Landon goes in. Brandon goes off to the right of the bag. He's got 6. Landon has 10, giving up 10 on 6. Now the score is 14-15. Still favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimmery. We're in round 13. Zach Donahue has first bag. He throws, goes in. Travis's first bag's off to the right in Donahue's lane. Donahue goes to the left and off of the back of the board. Travis goes up, pushing that bag a little bit closer. Donahue goes to the left of the bag, putting a level one block up against. Travis goes up the board to the right and drags two bags in. Donahue goes up. It's a 10 on 7, giving up 3 more points. So now the score is 18-14, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Brandon has first bag against Landon. Brandon's first bag's up and in. Landon's first bag, he's got a level one block. Brandon throws, goes in, dragging Landon's bag with it. Landon throws to the left, a little bit short. He's got a level two block. Brandon goes up and in. Brandon has to drag this bag. He can't give up points. He drags it up a little closer to the hole. Brandon throws. He blocks that bag. Now Landon has to decide if he wants to go airmail or do a push. He does an airmail, misses the airmail, giving up 3 points, and that's the game. Alrighty, this is going to be a very, very interesting here. We got Jack and Jacob Gore, better known to everyone in the ACL as the Twin Terras. They throwing BG bags. They're doing their down and back right now. How you Okay, everybody, we got, well, they still doing their down and back. They hadn't set their game yet. They're still doing their down and backs. All right, we got Jackson Gore, Jacob Gore against Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. We got an ACL Pro against two ACL Pro juniors, and Brandon is playing as an advanced player. So here we go. Jacob has first bag. First bag's in. Travis's first bag's to the edge of the board with a level 1 block setting in the red zone. Travis's next bag's off to the right, to the left just a little bit, dragging one bag in. He goes in, dragging Jacob's bag. Jacob goes up and in. So 12 on 10. 12 on 10, giving the Twin Terrors the first score. They have control of the boards right now. Round 2. Jack's in with his first bag. Brandon follows. Jack's up and in. Brandon goes to the left just a little bit outside of the red zone. His bag's out of play. He goes up, pushes the bag a little bit to the left, just a little bit more. Jack goes to the back of the board. Brandon's opportunity to wash it out. 10-10 wash. Score still remains 2-0. Favor Jacob and Jack. Jacob and Jack still have control of the board. Jacob's first bag. Up and in. Travis follows. Well, Travis didn't follow. Jacob pushes Travis's bag in, sets up in the hole. Travis does the go behind. Jacob does a go behind. Travis takes both bags in, cleaning it up. Jacob goes in for the fourth bag. Travis goes in with his fourth bag, and we have a social. Jacob and Jack still in control. Jack's up. Jack's first bag's in. Brandon's first bag's got a level 1 block. Jack throws his bag behind Brandon's bag, kindly to the left of it. Brandon still has an opportunity. Oh, and Brandon makes a good shot, drags it up, leaving Jackson drags his bag in, cleaning it up. Brandon's back to the back side of the board, but he's hanging in. Jack throws, dragging Brandon's bag just a little bit closer. Brandon goes up, knocking one bag in, leaving one on the board, making it a 10-12. Now we have Jacob and Jack back in control. Round 5, 4-0 is the score. Favor the Twin Terrace. Jacob throws his first bag to the hole. Level 1 block. Purser knocks it in. Jacob goes in with his second bag. Purser goes to the left up against his other bag. Jacob goes to the left, blocking Purser's bag. Purser goes up and around, makes a good shot, goes in. Jacob tries to drag that other bag in, but misses. Purser goes in, making it an 8-on-7, giving them 1 point. They finally get on the board. And Travis does the Adam Hesner's boom. Brandon's off to the back of the board, but his bag's hanging in the hole. Jack pulls it in just a little bit. Brandon pulls it in just a little bit more with that bag. Jackson pulls it in just a little bit. Brandon pulls it in. No. Jack goes in for a 9. Brandon goes up and goes off to the left. Jackson goes in, making it a 8 on 12. Now the score is 8-1. Favor Jackson Gore and Jacob Gore. Jacob has first bag. Is up and in. Travis follows. Jacob's in. Travis follows. Jacob's off to the left in Travis's lane. Travis goes to the right, pushing Jacob's bag further to the left. And Jacob goes to the left, out of play. Travis goes up, getting 2 points. Making the score now 8-3. Favor the Gore twins. Brandon Kimry's first bag is up and in. Jack goes off to the left to the back of the board. That bag's out of play. Jack goes up to the left with his bags in the hole, setting in the hole. Brian goes behind it for a block. Jack goes behind Brandon's bag. Brandon had the opportunity. Now Jack has a possible roll bag here. Him and Jackson's talking it over. I believe Jack's going to go for a roll bag here. Let's see what he does. Now he could go airmail, drag that bag, and washing it out with the 8-8 wash. Oh, he goes up, pushes Brandon's bag in, making it a 10 on 5, giving up 5 points. Now the score is tied 8-8. Travis has first bag. They have control of the board. He throws a level 1 block. Jacob throws short, goes to the bottom with a level 4 block. Travis goes up, dragging his bag. Jacob goes up, goes in. Travis follows. Jacob's in. Travis is in for a 12. Jacob's in for a 10. 10 on 12, giving them 2 points up. Making the score now, Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry, 10-8. Travis and Brandon has control of the boards now. We're in round 10. Brandon's up and then Jackson's lane. Jackson throws more to the left of Brandon goes to the right, giving it back to Jackson. Jackson goes up, drags it up, cleans it up. Brandon's up and in. Jackson's up and in. Brandon's up and in for a 10. Jack is up and in for a 10. So it's a 10-10 wash, leaving the score 8-10, favor Purser and Kimry. Travis Purser's first bag. Travis is in. Jacob's in. Travis is in. Jacob follows. Travis is in with his third bag. Jacob's in with his third. Travis is off to the left of the board, and Jacob follows, and it's a 10-10 wash. Still remains 8-10, favor Purser and Kimry. Kimry has control of the board. He has first bag. First bag is off to the left, right just a little bit, but it's hanging in the hole. Jackson's in. Brandon goes to the right, pushing that bag a little bit closer. Jackson goes in. Brandon goes to the back of the board, hanging that bag up also. Jack drags one of Brandon's bags in, but he's got 3 in to Brandon's 1. Brandon goes up the middle and goes in the hole. Jackson goes in for a 12 on 8, making the score now 12 to 10. The Gores take the lead. Jacob's first bag. They have control. Jacob's in. Travis goes to the right, but his bag's hanging in Jacob's lane. Travis next bag pushes his bag in, leaving Jacob's bag to the right, but he's still playable. Jacob goes in, pushing his bag in, pushing Travis's bag further to the right. Let's see what Jacob does here. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Jacob has first back. They got 1 more point. The score now is 13 to 10, favor Jackson Gore and Jacob Gore. Jack throws his first bag. It's got a level 1 block to the left of in his lane. Brandon pushes Jack's bag in, goes to the left. Jack pushes Brandon's bag in just a little bit, just about putting his bag out of play. Brandon goes up, putting a block, level 1 block. Jack goes up, trying to block Brandon's bag, but ends up going to the right a little bit further than he wanted. Right now it's a 9 on 8. Brandon goes up and goes around it, gets 4 points. It's 14 to 13 now, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimbrey. Travis and Brandon have control of the boards right now. Travis's first bag's up and in. Jacob's up and to the right just a little bit, but his bag's in, setting in the hole. Jacob throws up, blocking Travis's bag. Travis throws, blocking behind Jacob's bag. Jacob throws, his bag falls in the hole. Travis goes for the airmail, misses. Jacob goes up the middle, hits his bag, makes it 16 to 14 now. Round 16. Jackson has control of the board. No, Brandon has control. Okay. That must have been a wash. I'm sorry, folks. I made a mistake. Jack's off to the right just a little bit. That bag's going to be out of play. Then he goes in with his second bag. Brandon's had Stu's bag in already. Goes in with his third bag. Jack goes in with his bag. Brandon goes in with his last bag, giving him a 12. Jacob goes up and in, giving up 2 points. Now the score is 16 to 13, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimbrey. Travis has the lead bag. He's got here goes Travis. Travis's first bag's up for level 1 block. Jacob throws short to the front of the board with a level 4 block. Travis goes up, dragging his bag in and goes in with it, making it a 6 on 1. Jacob throws one bag off to the right. He hits his bag and goes off. Then he goes to the back of the board. Travis goes in for a Score ended up being 21-13, favor Travis Purser, and Brandon Kimry. Alrighty. We coming up. Well, we got Dewey Smith and Christian Dees against Brandon Kimry, Travis Purser. Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry facing Dewey Smith and Tristan Dees. All right, Dewey Smith, Tristan Dees. Dewey's starting this off. Got first bag going right here. Dewey's off to the left just a little bit, but he's in his lane. That bag could be drug in. Dewey's stepping out to the left. He's going to try to drag this bag. And he does. Dewey drags it, makes a good shot. Brandon's up and off to the left to the back of the board. That bag's out of play. Dewey pushes it further back out of play, going back to the back of the board with it. Brandon knocks them all off. Dewey's up for an airmail and misses. Brandon's up and in. All right, I think we're fixing to start this green. They hadn't started it yet. They're going to do another down and back. I thought they was ready to start, but they not ready yet. They ain't got warmed up enough. All right, here we go. They starting now. Brandon Kimry and Dewey Smith starting off. They wishing each other good luck. Dewey has first bag. Dewey's first bag's off to the left, just outside of the red zone. Brandon pushes Dewey's bag back just a little bit, setting his bag up for a level 2 block on Dewey's lane. Dewey goes around that bag. Cameron drags that bag. Got 2 in to Dewey's 2. Brandon's to the left of the board, but it's setting up in the hole. Here go Brandon's last bag. It's a 10-10 wash. score still remains 0-0. Tristan D's throwing against Travis Purser. Tristan has first bag. Tristan's first bag's up for a level 1 block, setting just right at the corner of his bag's in the red zone. Travis goes up and off to the right of that bag, leaving Christian's bag in the hole. Christian pushes it in. Travis goes in. Tristan goes to the back of the board. Travis goes to the right of the board again, and Tristan has an opportunity to drag that bag. It's setting in the hole, just a straight shot. He misses the shot, but his bag falls, so it's a 10-on-5 right now. It's a 10-on-6, giving up 4 points. Tristan and Dewey draw first blood, making the score 4-0, favor Dewey and Tristan. This is round 3. Dewey has first bag. Dewey's first bag's in the middle of the board with a diamond block, level 2. Brandon pushes Dewey's bag up closer to the hole. Dewey stepping out. Dewey goes up the middle, lands in the middle behind Brandon's bag. Now Brandon has to decide what he's going to do here. Brandon sets up behind Dewey's bag, kindly to the left, but he's got a level 3 block. Thank you. Brandon throws up, goes in the hole, dragging a bag, and goes in. What a shot. Here goes Dewey. Dewey throws airmail, goes off the back of the board to the right. Brandon can put this bag on the board for 3 points, but he decides to go in, making it a 10-on-5, getting 5 points. So now the score is 5-4, favor Travis Purser, Brandon Kimry. Travis and Brandon has control of the board right now. Travis's first bag went in. Tristan follows. Travis is off to the right just a little bit. That bag's going to be out of play. Tristan's in. Travis is in. Tristan's to the back of the board. That bag's out of play, giving Travis opportunity for an N1 or just to make it to tie it up. 10-10 wash. Sorry about that, folks. Had to take a call right quick. Tristan has 2 bags off, 1 bag in. Travis has 2 bags sitting on each side of the hole. Tristan throws the bag, pushes Travis's bag in, goes off to the right just a little bit. Travis goes in for a 10-on-4. Ooh, making it 6 points. Making the score now 15-5. Or no, 11-9. Brandon's first bag. Brandon, Kimry, and Travis still has control. Brandon's in. Dewey's off to the back of the board, but that bag's in the red zone. It can be played. Here comes Dewey. He goes to the left. He's holding that back bag on the board. Brandon goes to the left also. So here's Dewey's opportunity. Dewey goes in. Brandon goes off of the back of the board, leaving Dewey with a 5-7 right now. Dewey goes off to the right, giving up 1 point, making it 12. Making the score 12-9 right now. Travis and Brandon still have control of the board. Travis's first bag. It's in. Tristan's first bag is in. Travis follows. Tristan follows Travis. Travis goes in. Tristan follows. Travis goes in with his fourth bag. Tristan goes in for his fourth bag, and we got a social. Brandon and Travis still have control of the board. Brandon's first bag. Brandon goes in. Dewey goes in. Brandon goes to the left just a little bit of the hole for the level 2 block in Dewey's lane. Dewey goes to the right in Brandon's lane. Brandon goes up, pushes that bag in, pushes Dewey bag in. Dewey goes to the right in front of the hole. Brandon has to make a decision here if he does a block or a airmail, so he's going to do the block. Travis says block. It goes to the left just a little bit too far. Dewey has a wall built up on the left-hand side. He can pull this bag. Oh, and he throws it short. Ends up falling short to the front of the board, but he didn't do a whoopsie, but he didn't make the bag to the hole. He had the opportunity to get 4 points and just misjudged the bag. Travis is off to the right, but his bag's hanging in the red zone. It's Tristan goes to the left, trying to go around Travis's bag. Travis drags that bag in. He's in. Tristan goes to the right just a little bit for a level 1 block in his lane. Travis steps out. Travis goes, pushes Tristan's bag to the right just a little bit and goes in the hole. Travis has another opportunity here to score. Travis is with 12. There goes Tristan. He's in for a 8, giving up 4 points. Now the score is 16-9, favor Travis Purser and Brandon Kimry. Brandon and Travis still have control of the board. We have round 11 here. Brandon's in. Dewey's off to the right just a little bit. Brandon's in. Dewey's in. Brandon's off to the left, giving Dewey the opportunity to wash it out. Dewey's up to the right, but he's hanging in the hole with a level 1 block. Brandon pushes Dewey's bag in. Dewey goes in, making it a 10-10 wash. Round 12. Travis has first bag. Travis's first bag is in. Tristan goes to the right just a little bit, but it's in his lane and it's playable. Tristan has opportunity here. Oh, he drags that bag and goes off to the back of the board, but he's sitting there. It's just outside of the red zone. Travis throws a level one block. Tristan pulls Travis's bag on in. Travis goes in with his last bag, giving him 9. Tristan goes in, giving him 10. So they got 1 point. So now the score is 10-16. Dewey and Tristan finally get control of the boards. Dewey has first bag. Dewey's up and off the back of the board. Brandon's up and in. Dewey follows. Brandon sets up to the left in Dewey's lane, but he's in the red zone. Dewey pushes up, does a side-by-side. Brandon has the opportunity here. He throws off the board to the right, skits it off the side. Dewey goes in, drags that bag in. Now Brandon has to drag that bag to make it a wash, and he goes to the left just a little too far, making it a 7-on-9, giving up 2 points, making the score now 12-16. Dees and Smith still have control of the boards. Dees is up and in. Travis follows. Dees in. Travis follows. Dees is in. Travis follows. Dees went to the back of the board. Travis follows and goes in the hole, making it a 12-on-10, making the score now 18-12, favor Purser and Kimry. Purser and Kimry take over control of the boards now. Kimry's first bag is in. Dewey's first bag is in. Kimry sets up with a level one block in the red zone. Dewey throws, does a side-by-side. Kimry goes up, pushing them closer to the hole, kind of nudging Dewey's bag to the right just a little bit further. Tristan's telling Dewey to step out. Dewey steps out. Dewey goes in with Kimry's bag, leaving Kimry's bag on the board and his bag on the board. Kimry goes in, drags Dewey's bag also, setting his last bag up in the middle of the board for a level one block, and Dewey throws it on the board, making it a 10-10 wash. So now we have Purser and Dees throwing against each other. Purser has first bag. They still have control of the board. We're in round 16. Purser's up and to the right just a little bit, but his bag's hanging in the red zone. Tristan goes to the back of the board, hanging in the red zone. Purser goes in with his next bag. Dees goes in with his next bag. Purser goes in with his next bag. Dees goes in with his next bag. Purser goes in with his last bag. Dees goes in, drags his bag, making it a 10-on-12, taking 2 points. So now the score is 14-18. Still favor of Purser and Kimry. Smith and Dees, they have control of the board right now. Dewey's first bag. Up and in. Brandon's up and to the back of the board, but it falls in. Dewey's next bag's in. Kimry's next bag's off to the left. Dewey's next bag's in. It's a 9-on-7. Dewey's last bag sets it up beside of Brandon's bag, but it's in the lane, and Brandon drags Dewey's bag in, leaving his bag on the board, making it a 10-on-12, giving up 2 more points. So now the score is 16-18. Still favor Purser and Kimry. Dees is up. First bag. They have control of the board now. Dees is up to the edge of the board. He's in the red zone. Travis pushes Dees bags in, but he sets up on the right side in Dees' lane. Dees drags Purser's bag in. Purser goes in. It's tied up right now. Dees throws the bag in front of the hole. Travis goes up for an airmail, misses the airmail, pushes Dees' bag in, leaving his bag on the board. Here goes Travis in. So it's a 10 on 12, giving up 2 more points. Now we have a game. It's 18 to 18. Dewey and Dees still have control of the board. We're in round 19 here. Dewey's first bag is up and off to the right. Brandon throws his first bag to the right. It's in his lane with a level 2 block. Dewey stepping out. Dewey throws up the middle, set his bag beside of Kimry's bag. But Kimry has a wall using Dewey's bag. He could push this bag in. He goes around to the left and goes up to the left of the hole. The bag's out of play. Dewey throws up the middle, sets up a level 2 block behind his first bag. Brandon goes up and off to the left just a little bit. Dewey's got his last bag. He throws and don't throw enough. Brandon throws up, goes to the left for a 4-4 wash. So here we go. Dees and Smith still in control. They have first bag. Dees is up. First bag's in. Travis's first bag follows. Dees is in. Travis goes soft to the right just a little bit in Dees' lane, but Dees is going to go to the left of Travis's bag and go in. Travis goes in with that bag. Dees goes in with his last bag. Travis goes in with his last bag, making it a 10-12, giving Dewey and Tristan 2 more points. The score now is 20 to 18, favor Dewey Smith and Tristan Dees. Here goes Dewey, first bag, goes off to the right. Brandon goes in. Dewey goes in. Brandon's in. Dewey's off to the right just a little bit. Oh, and Brandon throws off of the board. Oh my goodness. Dewey goes up in the middle and in. Brandon has to make this shot to stay in this game. Oh, and he does. He does. Now the score is 19 to 20. Travis and Kimry has control of the boards right now. They got control back. What a place to be when the score is 19 to 20. Travis has first bag. It's up and off to the right. It's in Dees' lane, but it's in the red zone. Dees pulls it just a little bit closer. Travis goes hard, goes to the back of the board. Dees goes in with Travis's bag. Travis goes off to the right. Dees is in. Travis is in. Here's Dees in for the win. And they won it. We want to thank our sponsors once again. We got Hartzell's Garage Door Company, Bust You Up Cornhole, Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bag Junkies, Headlights Are Us, Bridges Corp, Andy's Pressure Washing. We want to thank all of those folks for being a part of this great organization here in Concord. Once again, our address is 120 Church Street, Northeast, Concord, North Carolina. Come down, visit us, have some fun. We'll enjoy your company, and I'm sure you'll enjoy ours. So thank everybody for those that tuned in. Thank you for coming. So you guys have a good night. See you next time here on Krave Cornhole here in Concord, North Carolina. Come down, have some fun with us. Good night.